I grew up with 48 brothers and sisters in this house. So we were 9 kids a bedroom on bunk beds, and I had the best childhood ever. I had a football, we had games, my dad somehow took us down to the beach every year. My mom was the first mom. We call it the first mom, where she was married to my dad, the first wife. By the time I came along, my dad had his 3 wives. You had one mom that cooked, you had one mom that tended the kids, and you had one mom that did laundry every day. And so everything was ran very efficient. The house got cleaned every day. It was crazy having everybody look at you. And to me, I was like, this is normal. Don't you guys have 3 moms? I thought everybody had 3 moms, as big as family as I did, and was just as happy because it was wonderful. It was great. But it seems like when Warren came into power, the whole culture changed. The whole perception of the world changed. You find out later that he'd just done all these terrible things to his siblings. His mom and his dad didn't hold him accountable and literally created the monster that we know that Warren Jeffs is. 2002, Warren came into power. We did not like each other. Warren came in and he wanted all the elders to swear allegiance to him as the new prophets, and I wouldn't. I told him I'd swear allegiance to God, to Jesus, and he says, well, I am your only way to salvation. God and prophet does no wrong. You don't question God and prophet, they don't do any wrong. Me and Warren went to blows. It turned into a cult because it stopped being to where we were following the Book of Mormon. And so he completely broke a whole culture. I mean, it was hard to watch the whole collapse of this thing. Our grandmas and the moms that built this community get shoved out, and we got to see all the people that served in the military get kicked out. When Warren came along, he mandated that every elder pay $1,200. Don't matter if you have it, if you don't. If you don't pay it, you're out. They went in the houses and took cups, plates, dishes, all your clothes. There's nobody that has the ability to buy their own food because they've given it all to the church. Because the church decreed that you give everything. And that's what he did. He just completely destroyed the whole economy out here. Men out here felt like they owned their daughters until they got married. They were theirs to do whatever they wanted with them. There was men that would take their kids to the edge of the community and just drop them off. There was this whole little culture down in St. George of these kids that just got dropped off. They were anywhere from 14 to 18. There was a lot of abuse. A lot of abuse that got covered up. And it was sad to see the results of that today, to see what that's done to some families has been the most traumatic thing. It was a broken culture. And so I ended up leaving a home that I loved, a community that I loved, a family that I loved, a family that loved me. The first night it's gotta be probably the toughest night of just the loneliness. It's cold, it's snowing. This is what bad people do. This is what apostates do. Throwing our salvation. In my mind, I threw everything away. I'm gonna go sit with the devil. The outside world literally treated us like a second-class citizen. Most people can't even understand where you've come from. They think it's a joke. How do people live? You gotta find somewhere to rent. What do you mean rent? And then you gotta reach out to the power company. Who the hell's the power company? I mean, I could go build you $1 million house, but I had no idea what a bank was. There was no place for young people to go sit down and talk to somebody and feel safe where there was repercussions. Cherished families stepped up and helped me when nobody else would. They were the first food bank out here. Cherished families had this vision of how do we come in and help our community? And these guys coming out of a cult to sit down and walk them through their trauma to get them on a path of normalcy again. Another thing that Cherished families really recognized and saw was the mental health out here. And now it's a normal thing to talk about. I'm gonna go get some help because I'm feeling anxiety. I'm gonna go get some help because I'm feeling depressed. Cherished families has impacted my life huge. I don't think I'd be here today. For one, it's given me purpose to see the changes, to jump in and to help, but it's also given me resources. It's given me services that are invaluable for the reason I'm here today. They were brave enough to step in and say, the people at Short Creek matter enough for us to step in and offer these services. They are a cog in this community that we couldn't do without.